Hello, today I'm here to review two Indian perfumes. Pick them up from their website itself. This is Eze Magic. This unboxing I have done on my Instagram. You can go. And then the next perfume which I have with me is, it's called Biscuit from the brand Theatre. So this opens like this, and this is the bottle. Yeah, classic. And one modern, and that's exactly how these two perfumes are as well. So let's start with read out the notes for you. On top notes you have cinnamon, pink pepper, chestnut. Middle notes are lavender, amber, tobacco, and the base notes are leather, wood, and cedar. Let's spray it. It has a good atomizer. Smell the cedar wood. You smell the cinnamon. It's for a night out. The minute you spray it on, you get the cinnamon, you get the pink pepper, you get the chestnut. Then it slowly settles down. I'm giving this review after half an hour of spraying it on. So it took a good 10-15 minutes. It came down to lavender. I could smell the amber, but I couldn't smell the tobacco. It says it has tobacco, but I didn't get any notes of tobacco in there. But on the dry down, when it dried down, it took half an hour. On the dry down, I did get the tobacco. So the tobacco is basically mentioned as a middle note, but you get it at the dry down. Cedarwood, yes, it is. It's quite subtle there, but the smell which I can get is cedarwood and tobacco. So that's the reason I said, see, now after 30 minutes is when you're actually getting the cedarwood, the woody, proper woody base. So I think it takes more than half an hour to actually settle down. So after half an hour, it is the cedarwood which is prominent. So this perfume, I tried it out previously also. It gives you a good 6 hours, and the projection is an arm's length. It is loud, and when you spray it, it is very loud. That is about Eze. I'm impressed for an Indian brand performing this way, and I didn't get the synthetic smell which I usually get in Indian brands, most of them. So that's the reason this is my first ever Indian perfume. This is the first one I bought, and then I went ahead and bought this. So I'm reviewing them both together. These are the only two perfumes, Indian perfumes, which I have in my entire collection. So this is a good perfume. Rating, I'll give it an easy 8.5. No, I'll give it a 9 on 10. For an Indian perfume, the way it performs, the way it smells, the way it stays, the way it projects, the way it looks, 9 on 10. So let's get on to our next perfume. This is a Biscuit. This is called Biscuit. I was surprised. Okay, I thought the liquid smells like biscuit, but mistaken, completely mistaken. The minute I sprayed this, I was taken back to almost around 20 years back in time. It is that classic. You will really enjoy the smell of this, okay? Because this is an old school kind of a perfume. It has that, I remembered my dad, I remembered my uncles who used to wear such kind of perfume. The more of a, like the aftershave kind of a perfume. But though you get the fresh perfumes these days, they don't have that vibe in them. I mean, they don't have that kind of a smell in them. But this takes you back in time. So that's what I liked about this. That's the first thing which, hooked me onto this. But again, this I wouldn't suggest for a lady. As I said, though I wear most of the men's perfume, I wouldn't suggest this. Give you the notes of this. You have pepper, you have tobacco, you have lemon, lavender, vetiver, orris, galbanum, saffron, amber, balsam, and patchouli, which you can easily recognize in this are your pepper, your lavender, your vetiver, your patchouli. Lemon, yes, the minute you spray it. Yeah, I didn't show you the, let me show it. Yeah, so that's the atomizer. The minute you spray, oh yeah, it just takes me back those years, you know. It's something in it which is so old school. You will love it. No, I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not at all saying it's bad. It's good. It's good. It is, but it just takes you back in those days, you know, which you don't get probably that in these days. So the minute you spray, you get the pepper, you get the lemon, you get your lavender. Lavender is very strong. The opening lavender, it's very strong. Then you get the amber and the saffron. On the dry down, I could smell the amber, the patchouli, and the saffron. So that's what it settles down into. So these two perfumes for the men out there. So this you can use it during the day. It is not on your face. It is strong the minute you spray it, but it is more of a freshy strong. So this you can wear it during the day and this for night. And both together, I think around 2.5 grand, 3,000 bucks. So on budget. So these are for our men. So I'll be back with some other perfumes. You want me to review any perfumes? You can leave it down in the comments. I will do it for you, and make sure to follow Scented Stories by Divya. So I'll see you then. Bye.